Namaskar, I am Dr. K K Aggarwal, President Heart Care Foundation of India and Group Editor in Chief MEDtalks. The question of the day is there a scientific answer to Chaturmass? Chaturmass is observed in our Vedic sciences, in Hinduism as well as in Jainism, as a 4 months starting in the month of July. From January, we know there is an Uttarayan, the 6 months are Uttarayan, and from July onwards, after the 6 months are over, we start the period of Dakshinayan. In Uttarayan, days are longer and the nights are shorter, and in Dakshinayan, the days become shorter and the night becomes longer. In Uttarayan, we have more serotonin level in the body. In Dakshinayan, we have more melatonin levels in the body. The first 4 months of Dakshinayan are called Chaturmass, and they are Savan, Bhado, Ashwin, Kartik. In these 4 months of Chaturmass, there is a tradition of Chaturmass fast in Jainism, and the Chaturmass starts in Hinduism with 16 Mondays fast of Shiva by the women who are the young ladies of the family. You have a 16 Somvar ka Upvas, that is fast of 16 Mondays starting in Chaturmass. When we talk about Dakshinayan and the first 4 months of Chaturmass, we don't do auspicious functions during these 4 days. No marriages happens, no installations, no inaugurations happen during these 4 months. Is there a Genesis? Yes, there is some Genesis, the Vedic Genesis. And the Vedic Genesis is during Chaturmass. It's a rainy season which starts, it's a monsoon season. From Ayurvedic point of view, it is a Vata aggravation. The snakes will come out, the worms will come out on the surface in the soil, the leafy vegetables will get infected with the worms. So therefore, one of the scientific answer is during this period, there is more tendency for abdominal discomfort. As the Pitta, from Ayurvedic point of view, the digestive fire becomes less and Vata gets aggravated. Therefore, you may have a lot of abdominal discomfort, and if you eat anything which contains worms or they are infested with worms, you may end up into GI problem. That's one of the reasons. Second is snakes are more, so we don't have outdoor functions during this period with that. Now there is also the mental health reasoning of Chaturmass. We say in Savan, Savan ka mahina pavan kare sor. That's a famous song. And in this song they talks about it that in a Savan ke mahina you have outside violent airy movements in the body, and similarly inside your body you also have bhuchal, you also have the airy movements in the body, the mental disturbances are there, and that's what Savan ka mahina pavan kare sor. If there is a sore outside, there will also be a noise inside the body. Mere naina savan bhado fir bhi mera man pyasa. And that's also a typical song which talks about that in the month of Bhado, which happens after the Savan month, why you have water everywhere and still you are feeling thirsty. Similarly, in your body there is the samundra outside, or inside my samundra is desires. When I say fir bhi mera man pyasa, it indicates non-fulfillment of desires. So spontaneous non-fulfillment of desires are less in the month of Bhado. And when you see in the month of Savan and Bhado, if you have more turmoil in your mind, if you are getting a lot of negative thoughts in absence of serotonin, and if you have a non-fulfillment of desires, and if you get married, there are chances you may end up into a divorce. Therefore, divorce rates are higher in Savan Bhado. When it comes to the 4 months of Savan Bhado, Ashwin and Kartik, the normally Chaturmass ends nearing the Diwali, which is that you have purified your thoughts. And during these months, other festivals are Nag Panchami, which indicates you are more egoistic, therefore you learn to control ego. Then you have Raksha Bandhan, basically it talks about it that you need to control your disrespect to the women population, which can happen during this period. Then you have Shraddh, which tells you your non-fulfilled expectations and non-fulfilled commitments to a people, to your ancestors, that during Shraddh period you tell your ancestors, sorry, I have not been able to do your job, but I will do it. Therefore, all these 4 months of Chaturmass, we find negative thoughts are more in the body. Therefore, all vrat, all procedures are done to calm your mind. Thank you.